All right, boss, that's the last of it.
All right, let's get out of here before someone sees us.
You're a little late.
Face it, Soxus. You're outnumbered.
I wouldn't say that.
We should go camping.
Okay, now I love me some good camping, but this time I want to go camping in style. So I'm gonna build this cool camper bike thing.
Okay, we are all packed up. You ready to go? I think I'm gonna hang back a day and build a cool RV for the trip.
A whole day?
Dude, you're gonna miss half the trip. But dude, this RV is gonna be sick and super comfortable.
What, you don't want to sleep on the ground?
All right, man. I guess we'll see you out there.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna need is a bike.
But the problem is the only bikes I have in here are Purple Dude's bike, which is adorable, but it's way too small. And then this half of another bike, which is completely unusable because I used the other half to build my rocket car, which is maybe actually the perfect base for me to build the camper on.
Okay, yeah, no, this would be perfect. Check this out.
If I just take this, and this off of here and just leave the wheels in the frame, I could build a platform on top of the frame, build the camper on top of that, tow it behind a bike. It would be super sick. But the only problem with that is that I still don't have a bike, so I'm gonna need to find a bike.
So I went to the only place I knew where I could find a bike, the internet.
Okay, so while I wait for that to arrive, I'm gonna start taking this thing apart.
So the funny thing about building stuff out of trash is that I end up spending just as much time taking things apart as I do putting things together. But considering that this rocket car here almost killed me, I am more than comfortable taking it apart and using it for something else.
Okay, we officially have a base for our camper. But the most importantest part to keep in mind here is that bike tires cannot handle that much weight. So whatever I build on top of this thing has to be lightweight. Because normally what I do is take a bunch of 2x4s and build like a proper frame on top of this, but that's just not gonna work here. Because that would be way too heavy.
But unfortunately, when it comes to building a floor, I really can't take the risk, so gotta go with heavy.
See how heavy that is? This is exactly what we're trying to avoid. Well, just stand there and help me.
All right, so I've got like 1 day to build this thing. I've got no time to waste because I gotta get out to the campground. The guys are gonna be so mad at me. But here's the thing, Purple Dude's used to it. On his planet, everyone just sleeps in caves and huts anyway. And Soxus, that guy was born in space, so like, he's used to different types of weather and stuff. But I mean, the guy slept on an asteroid for like 15 years. But me, I need a pillow. I need a blanket, at least.
Whoa! Look at all this foliage! And a fire pit! And chairs! And look at this cactus! Isn't it great? Yeah, we're really out in Bigfoot territory now. Bigfoot doesn't live around here. Should we set up our tents? Already done. What? Where'd you get that? Right in here. Check this out. Okay, so we've got a platform. Now it's time to start building some walls. But again, I can't build a frame because that would just be too heavy. So I've got to think of a more lightweight solution.
Okay, I feel like I'm reinventing the wheel here. How do you make walls without a frame?
Brackets. If I put brackets all over the bottom of this thing,
That would allow me to fasten the wall directly to the brackets, eliminating any need for any sort of frame.
Oh yeah, bracket wall things, definitely a good idea. Another good idea, going to shop.jcarlini.com and picking up some sweet merch, because it really helps me out and it helps me buy food for Purple Dude, because the guy eats a lot. But anyway, let's get back to the build here. All right, we've got some brackets on here. It is time to start cutting the walls.
Now I am gonna have to cut these walls into a weird shape to accommodate for this weird gap we've got here.
And you're probably wondering why I left this gap in here anyway. Well,
There's actually two reasons. One, because I don't want to mess with the structural integrity of this axle here. And two, this gap is actually going to create some good airflow for when I put in my air conditioning. And yes, I'm going to put in some sort of air conditioning. It's like 100 degrees out here and humid.
so one of my all-time favorite things to see is in the comment section, I see people dropping their lore theories and stuff. So what I did is I created a Discord for y'all to jump into and do lore theories. So yeah, links in the description, guys. Join the Discord.
That is a lot better than I thought it would be. All right, we got walls. We got a whole, wow, now that's not comfortable at all. We're gonna have to do something about that. But yeah, we got walls. This thing's coming along pretty good.
Okay, now this thing still needs a lot of work. We gotta put a door in the back. We gotta put another wall right here.
We're gonna need windows. We're gonna need lights. We're gonna need air conditioning. We're gonna need electricity for all that. And on top of all that, we're gonna need a roof. Literally. But before I get into all that fancy stuff, I'm gonna finish up these walls and try working on the structure.
Somebody once told me the world.
Nice. Yeah, good one.
Yeah, look at Shrek.
Yeah, so what should we do now? I can help you set up your tent.
I think I got it.
Okay. So this is camping, huh?
Yeah.
Isn't it great? Okay, not bad. Now let's get started on those windows. Now I think I have some plexiglass lying around here somewhere, but I don't know how much I'm gonna have, so I don't know if this is gonna be a good amount, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, so this is all the plexiglass I have, which is about 36 inches, which gives us like an 18-inch window on either side. All right, better than nothing. All right, now that we got windows, I should probably start thinking about a roof.
Oh yeah, a roof. Now, how in the world am I gonna add a roof to the top of this camper without creating tons of weight on top of it? I just don't see how that makes any sense, but I guess I'll see what I got in the shed. All right, this barrel seems kind of cool, but I thought I had a bigger one around here somewhere. The heck?
Yo, boxing glove guy, I need that barrel.
Okay. Where is everybody?
We're all going camping.
Oh. Sick invite.
Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't think you'd want to go. Oh, no, I don't. That sounds absolutely horrible, but I would appreciate an invite.
Would you like to go
Not
camp?
a chance.
All right, okay.
Okay, now by no means am I claiming to be a genius here, but using this barrel as the roof, kind of a genius move. It doesn't require any other beams or frames or support. It stays up totally by itself, and it's really lightweight. Kinda nailed it. Okay, the roof is officially done, and it looks absolutely awesome. Check this thing out. Isn't that so sick?
Okay, so now we're gonna need a door, a floor, and we're gonna need AC, which means we need electricity.
So what are we supposed to just like look at the fire?
Well, usually this is when we start telling spooky stories.
Spooky stories?
Yeah, like this. There once was a dude who put his leftover chicken fingers in the fridge, and when he went back to go eat them, they were gone.
Spooky.
Yeah, it must have been a ghost because I even wrote my name on it. All right, I got a spooky story.
Wait, no. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
It was a night just like tonight, in these very woods we're in now. Two friends went out on a camping trip, but what they didn't know is that their campsite was the home of the vicious swamp monster. They were out gathering firewood, and when they returned to their camp, the swamp monster was there waiting for them. And then what? He got him. He got him? He got him. But that's just a story. Swamp monsters aren't real. Anyway, we should cook up a few of those s'mores you were talking about. What?
Okay, so for electricity, I'm gonna hook this battery up to a power inverter so I can plug stuff into it and get power. Okay, we are hooked up and it turns on. Let's see if we got real power. It works. That's solid.
Okay, now we just gotta install this somehow in here so we have electricity. Oh, this floor is killing me. And I could probably run this up the wall to like up here so it's out of the way. You probably can't see anything that I'm doing right now, can you? Okay, we officially have power. Sick.
Okay, now that we've got power inside this thing, I'm gonna install that fan right here.
No, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm having a great time building this stuff, but like, man, I really wish I just went out and slept on the ground.
All right, we got AC. Well, we got a fan. We got some solid airflow, which is actually why I left that gap at the bottom, because if you can't see here, this fan is actually blowing outwards. So my mentality, I don't know if there's a scientist watching, please let me know if this is correct. But I think by having this on the ground, the cold air would be at the bottom, and I could draw cold air up into the RV and then blow the hot air out. I guess. I'm not a scientist. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I'm just trying things. Okay, this foam mat definitely makes it a lot easier on the knees, and this here is like a nice, thick, extra foamy yoga mat, so it is actually extremely comfortable, and it actually feels really good right now. I am exhausted. I've been working so hard all day. It is starting to get pretty dark outside. I wonder what the guys are up to.
Sasha, be careful! He's gonna get you! Wait a second. That's just a costume. Now let's see who you really are. It's Sadsquatch! Aw, what's wrong, Sadsquatch?
No one ever takes good pictures of me. It's always with really old cameras and bad resolution.
I don't know what resolution means, but that sounds bad.
I'm glad you asked. The simple answer is the amount of pixels that a camera will capture in a single image.
Okay.
And it is bad. The worst part is, I'm actually really photogenic.
We could take some pictures of you.
Oh no. All right.
All right, now this bike was sick.
All right, this bike is sick.
I literally just said that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it again because it is. Okay, so what I gotta do is hook the trailer up to the bike, which might be a little bit harder than it seems, because I have to create some sort of hitch system that goes from the back of the bike to here so they can kind of like connect together. So first things first, I gotta remove this basket.
So I removed the basket, and then I started working on the hitch, and then I started feeling like I gotta get this thing done. I gotta go get to my friends.
All right, we've got a hitch on here. We've got a spot to put the hitch. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so I am a little nervous because this thing is a lot heavier than I was expecting it to be. All right, I really hope this bike doesn't just fall back on me. That would suck. Yo, okay. Okay, this is turning out way better than I thought it would, and the last thing I need is a door, and then I'm gonna spruce up the inside.
And that's exactly what I did.
So why'd you have to come clean to me? Drop a match in my gasoline. You could have just spared me. You don't even care.
You know what, guys? I really needed this. Thank you. This was special.
I'm just glad that there wasn't a real swamp monster.
Oh no, there is. Actually, kind of looks like that.
Who dares step foot in my city?
Hey guys, Jake's
Hey!
here! You made it! Sasquatch! What's up guys? Sorry I'm late, but check this thing out. Whoa!
That's really cool, Jake.
Thanks, Sad Squatch.
That's really cool. All right, boys, well, I'm turning in.
Home sweet home.
I'm really glad I made this, because the ground out here is not wonderful.
Here it is. I know, it doesn't look that crazy, but it's super comfy. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, we got lights. The fan keeps everything nice and cool. The airflow's really good. My blanket's super comfy. The floor's super comfy. And if I need to charge a phone or something, I got extra power. All right, so you're probably wondering, where's the TV? Well, here's the thing. I spent so much time already trying to make this thing perfect that I missed out on so much time with my friends. And if you ask me, the whole point of camping is to disconnect from all that stuff and connect with your friends. Because if you spend all your time trying to make everything perfect, you're just gonna miss out on everything. That's all I got.